Setting my sound skipped. What was you saying now?
The there was some small trees, but in the farm, the big farm, but on the tracks, but they were right in the middle of the track. So it must be a bit of a glitch. That it's got to be something's wrong there.
Yeah, either way it goes, I mean, being how you want to do it, whether it's one big farm or two, as long as you control the slots, I think you'll be fine. And the mods, of course, you want to keep it as simple as you can to keep the map up and running.
Yeah, yeah,
And also, the less mods, the more people you might get in there.
yeah. I've I've only got enough for like obviously 10 people. But obviously there's 5 of us already. Me, there's I don't know about the others. I don't know about Ian or Chris
Well,
or
I remember Ian before when you was on the other map. He was just wanting to come in and be a helper. Or if you're doing
yeah.
one big farm, then technically everybody's a helper.
Mhm.
Now, what farm route you want to go, I don't know. That's up to you. You know, whether it be animals, however.
Mm. Yeah, I'd probably go animals. Yeah, because the only thing you had to there was nothing to download on that on Moss Valley, but on the Missouri one there was a workshop. I think that was it.
Yeah, I think that's all it was, and I think there's no on Alma. There's only one,
Yeah, yeah,
uh,
workshop. I think it
and I
was.
think Moss Valley didn't have another one.
Mm.
But I mean, like I said, it all depends on what you're feeling. Whether it be one big farm, two farms. I
Yeah.
don't think it really matters on us. It's just more about. I mean, it's your server. How do you want to play it?
Mm.
If you do one big farm like you want, then you got open range to whatever map you want to do. And I don't know if it'll be the same way with a two farm setup. I've, but going big like we are here, you'd be better off with a vanilla, if that makes sense.
Yeah. Or like what we've done here
If
with
you
the
wanted to do what
farms.
we've done here, if you
Yeah,
want to do
yeah,
what we've done here, Riverbend Springs is your best bet.
yeah, oh, yeah, yeah, yeah.
And I'm not saying that because that's my favorite map. I'm just telling you the truth. So it's just, like I said, down to what you want to do.
Tiles, we used to doing that. Yeah, I mean, it might take me a week to get it all done and that, but set up, get it all ready.
It's just like, if you buy one tractor, make sure you buy a fleet of that one tractor. That way you only take up one extra slot per tractor. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, all I'm going to do is get the fence tractors, and the Massey Fergusons.
Yep.
Because I like Masseys, and people like fence. So if I just get them two, then there's no issue then, is there? Because people like Masseys, don't they, as well? I like the Masseys anyways. I don't know how many slots there are on that game though. I couldn't see. That's what I was trying to look
On
at.
Moss Valley,
Mm.
1,130, I think, is what it took up, or 1,150. About the same as Riverbend.
And what about
So you got a little bit.
Missouri? What about Missouri?
I'd have to look. I think it was about the same.
So how comes this is like 3,500? This one?
Oh no. I'm talking about what was taken up. They're all at 3,500. You got 3,500
right.
slots to use. Yeah, I was talking about what you started with, what was taken up.
Yeah.
But I mean, I looked around Moss Valley. I thought it was pretty. It wasn't bad. Like I said, my only issue was on a couple of the farms. The trees were in the ground, but I actually think that was deliberate to make it look a little different. Because if you go into the forest, they wouldn't like that. So I'm thinking it was done on purpose.
Did you look in the forest and that? Because
Yeah, I looked at it.
big forest though.
It's got a lot of forest. It does. It's got some shit trees, but that can be fixed.
Yeah.
You can pull out one say you start at one section, clean it out, and replant the trees that actually worth having. If that makes sense.
How is
'Cause
it
I'm a-
floating? I've got something floating in the air in my farm. What the hell is that? Right, it's gone now. Oh.
What was floating?
I don't know, it was like a circle thing in the air. What the? It's gone now. I should have recorded that. It was floating right here, like looking up. And then it went across here, down this way.
Must have been a UFO.
Well, it was a little round thing. Oh, I should have recorded that.
Hey, like this robot shed.
It's alright. I don't fill these though, but I could fill these.
Oh, you don't use these?
No, I could. The only thing is, with me and Steve always forget, if you park something like that, what I've done there, the robot doesn't go down. Gets stuck.
Gotcha.
And
Yeah, I've never.
They always leave the truck in there by mistake.
Yeah, I've never messed with the robot sheds before, so I didn't know. I know Jamie knows about them too. He likes them.
Yeah, so you just never block them if you do ever get one. They don't work.
Yeah. Hmm.
Oh shit, I was making so much buffalo milk. How much have I got now? Oh yes. 11,000 litres, I'll get 10,000 for this. It's 10,000, 11,000 litres.
Hmm. So yeah, I mean, it's whatever you're feeling, and I don't know what direction you're looking at or what map is
So-
sticking out to you, but
Yeah. I mean, I probably like him doing Mega Farm. Because of the way Grafter was going on about how he did Calms and that. And it,
Yeah.
you know, it sounded good, so it sounded dead good.
there's a
right?
lot of
So,
management.
Yeah. Okay.
How many farms has Moss Valley got on it? 'Cause I've not looked at the map yet. I've not even looked at it.
Well, 2, 3, but a big one, like a medium-sized one, and a small one.
Right, so if you're going for let's say you went for Moss Valley, what do you do? Work the game off the farms in the game, or start looking at adding your own farms?
Well, the big farm, it's already pretty much set up.
Right,
It's got cows and it's got pigs,
right.
and it's got chickens as well. So the big farm's pretty much set up. Obviously,
Yeah.
there's a lot of houses in there, which you don't really need them all. So you can you can get them sold to put some more stuff in it.
Right.
And the other farms, there's a horse farm, which you don't really need that. And then there's another pig farm. Sheep farm, I think it is. I think it's a sheep one. There's a lot of.
So, so if you say you set the Moss Valley up on yours, right? You've got a 10-man server, yeah.
Mhm.
So, you know, when he's on about it, he's meant to make a drink, and I was thinking, if that was the case, have an overall farm manager for the big farm, and an overall farm manager for the medium. And then instead of having people wanting their own farms and doing productions and all that stuff, work it from there. No, it's not teams, but like have so many people on each farm and a farm manager, and
Yeah,
specify jobs for different people. You know, if there's all inbuilt productions and whatever, say you've got, so say you've got 10 people max, so you'd have yourself and say another person, let's say for the sake of it, Nelson, right? Because Nelson is on a different time zone, so if we get other people joining, and if Nelson's online, the people are in a similar time section, working on Nelson's farm.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
you've got coverage 24 hours, as in you've got somebody who can, you know, make decisions, set plans up, and then the people who work for you, you can say give them specific tasks. I mean, you could have a person who does your ploughing,
Yeah.
person who's your, say, your combine driver. Obviously, you've only got certain times of the year for that. And then if they're not combining, they could say maintain the animals. And then somebody could be, like, you know, your farmhands could be a carter or whatever. And I think, you know, it's a lot of planning out, because it's like, will people want to be stuck doing the same thing all the time? But if you have like this one, we can all come on it, because like the key players are like farm managers, and we've got specific other players who actually work with it. But say on, let's say Moss Valley again, we're using that, you've like, you know, you've not got the worry of all the additional farms. You've just got 2 farms, and you've got teams, people within your team who are there for specific jobs.
Yeah.
But on here, I mean, it's up to us. If we want to stick a great big grain mill on one of our fields and start producing from there and making money. So there's a lot more. But if you put the same thing into Moss Valley, you're going to end up the same. You could like use the 2 bigger farms as key farms and just have people employed in them. And if there was a 3rd farm, a small one, you could open that up to another farm manager, to somebody who might just want to run a small farm, not get involved in the big side of it. And that would save you the hassle of having to terraform land, build different productions and whatever. If it's all in the game, that will save you using up slots. There's a lot of thinking about. I mean, that could apply to any map. But you know,
there's not many productions on there though, or nothing. That's selling points and stuff like that.
Yeah.
That's the only thing that puts me off a little bit. Is the selling point. Someone else said that on the YouTube. The only problem is you need to put some more productions for selling points.
But doing it with one big farm really doesn't make a difference as far as that goes. I mean, because you look at look at us right now. You see everything that we have on here. We're only at 1539.
Yeah.
It's like that little map I've got on that frontier, what I've set up again. I mean, the maximum slots is 3,500. I've not even used 100 up, because I'm just setting it up. So there's loads more to do from there. That's starting from scratch.
Yeah.
But it's like finding the map you really want, working out your gameplay and how you want to play it and how you want to set it up. Whether you want to have separate farms, or if you want to have specific farms, then all other players are part of one farm or the other, and see what kind of work they want to actually do on the farm. If it's a matter, and the good thing we've got is we've got 2 servers with the same people playing, so you can like, well, you know, at least you've got the opportunity of being a farm manager on, say, this server, and then maybe on the other one, just a farm worker. So, I suppose in theory, you've got two different aspects of gameplay, haven't you?
Yeah.
Like on here, we've got,
Talia
is it 5 farms we've got on here?
Yes,
yeah,
5.
Yeah, 5. Yeah.
Five. So it's five key farm managers, and we can take on, you know, additional players. But it's like most games, isn't it? It's how do you advertise getting people coming on, and then the people you get coming on, you've got to know that they trust them. It's like with all us lot, we all know none of us would like come onto the farm and trash it and do silly things. But you know, it's just the kind of people who are out there, isn't it? I mean, there is some people who say, yeah, oh, I like playing this, and give them access, and then you might come back to your farm one day and find they've totally bloody trashed the whole setup of the game because they're idiots, but you'll never know that.
See, the good thing is though, at least like we've got Nelson, who's in a different time zone to us, so he could go on my server, and if someone's on there, I don't know, an American or something, at least he can like guide them, if you know what I mean.
Well, if that's the case, so you're gonna have a couple different admins then, because like I do admin for Jamie, and it's mainly like when he's not on, which is the times I get on. So if anybody hops in and acts a fool, I have the power to boot him out of there, or tell him no, you can't do this, or no, you can't do that. And that's a reason why. Another reason why he asked me to be an admin is I am in a different time,
Yeah.
and it's easy to manage when he's not on.
Yeah.
Which usually when I'm on, nobody's on, so it's not a problem.
Yeah, but it's like as soon as I went on Moss Valley, I must have had 2 or 3 people join, and then they just jumped off. When I was on Missouri, but I was on there for a good 40 minutes, 45 minutes. But when I went on Missouri, 2 people joined in the first 5 minutes.
Missouri, you're going to get a lot of Americans. That Missouri map's
think
real
when-
popular with the Americans.
Yeah, well, when I was up, I was up early on Monday because I had to get Harry into the vets early, and it must have been about 7:20. There was just me and Chris on, and we got this guy. He's an American guy, and I thought, don't recognise his name, and he wasn't. He'd just come to visit the farm, so he was explaining what it was about, but he was pretty keen. He had a similar accent to yourself, Nelson. You know, whether
Okay.
that's big, you know, if it's the same part or whatever, I'm not sure, but his accent was a bit similar to yours, and he seemed really keen, and I gave him all the information on who to contact and whatever, and he was looking, you know, for a serve, and I mentioned we got people from all over the place on it and whatever, so, you know, and it was pretty good, and I gave him the information of English farming, and I gave him Grafter's details, how to contact him and everything, but, you know, I don't know if he's been in touch or not, but, you know, there is people out there, and I think what it is, it's just those people finding this server or our 2 servers and joining. But you see, you've got no way of advertising that, have you? You know, people might just happen just to drop on just out of sheer chance and find it. Like that's what happened with Chris, wasn't it? The lad
Yep.
from Sweden. You know, he found us, and he was saying to this lad who was on Monday morning, he says, "Oh, this server, this is the best server." He says, "I found it by chance, and it's the best server I've found." You know, it's just, that's the only thing, you can't advertise your farm, can you? Because when your
No.
maps go up, you've only got a limited amount of space to describe your farm. So, you know, that's the problem, getting the right people to join. Like we've said in the past, you know, people who do the silage, you know, you get loads of people because it's just doing one specific job. I mean, like here, you've got to make your own decisions and whatever, and obviously looking at the amount of people who go on silage ones, they don't want that, they just want to play a game. I mean, we're doing it in a different way, and I think that's what's so good about these two servers. We play it in a different way to other games what are available. That's what makes it more enjoyable, because it's a totally different way of playing the game. And I think we've hit on a good thing with that. But it's just finding the people out there who've got the same idea. It's like, how do you find them people? How do they find us? There's no way of doing it. When you go back to Grafter's farm, when he had the Calmsden farm, we had loads and loads of people on. And it's like, where have they all gone now? They've just vanished. Is it they got bored with playing the game in general, or they wanted to play solo on their own, or what? Or did they go and set their own servers up? But I mean, there must be at least 10 people who used to be on the Calmsden one. Not heard from now. They've just vanished.
And what was it like? What was it like playing that farm?
It was good. It went really well, and it started going wrong when Giants did an update.
Yeah.
And from there, it started going wrong. Things started happening. Started freezing up. Stuff started not doing what it was supposed to do. It just went weird.
Yeah.
But you could do a lot with the map, and I don't understand how all these updates work properly, but it seemed every time there was an update come on, it started affecting the gameplay. So, you know, what caused that, I don't know. But it was just weird. It started sending the game silly. And it got to a stage where it would just freeze up, or people would be playing the game like we are now, and bang, everybody was chucked off. You know, for no apparent reason. And then Grafter started getting problems with the server, and he looked into whatever you do with these server people, and there wasn't problems their end, it was just the game wasn't doing what it's supposed to do. And it just started going downhill, and Grafter just thought, I've had enough of this. And he just packed the whole lot in. He was just fed up of it.
Yeah, me and Steve, there was me, Steve, and two other lads who were on my farm in Calmsden, and everything was fine. Obviously, when that updates, I remember doing the grass fields, and I was going to pick them up with the foliage trailer, and the grass was gone. I
Yeah.
thought, what the fuck is going on here? Why is all my fields not got any hay or flipping? There's no wheat in the fields. Nothing. It was. I don't know what the
Yeah,
hell was
because
going
that's
on.
when Giants did an update, and on the Calmsden we had, all the fields were set up for grass, and we came back onto it, and all the fields had just become random crappy grass. All the fields, what were dedicated grass fields, had all gone. It was something to do with an update. It reset everything. It was weird. And I don't know why that's happened, but it just totally killed the game.
But yeah, it sounds like you got figured out what you want to do. Now you just got to figure out where you want to do it.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, that's it.
And that's just more of a what map pops at you.
Yeah. I think the Moss Valley is going to be a more challenging map. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
With the Missouri one, yeah, a lot more to do on that one. A lot more. But I reckon the Moss Valley is going to be very challenging, very doable, like.
Yeah, but say Moss Valley's
And
got all these twisty, bumpy roads and everything. You'll have to get air suspension fitted on your chair for your PC. It bounced around a lot. So you'd have
Get
to
that
buy
realistic
yourself a new
vibe.
PC chair with air suspension.
I mean, honestly, to me, it sounds like your heart is really set on Moss Valley. That may be the route you want to go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you have to do a lot of binding, JP, to set all your controls up for FS25?
Hell yeah. Mate, I've got tons
Yeah.
of buttons everywhere.
Yeah, 'cause I got my PC, the steering wheel and the pedals and the joysticks, all set up for FS22, and it was a flipping pain, and I think I'd have to do the same on FS25, and I thought I don't fancy doing all that again.
Well,
That's why I very seldom play on the PC.
see, what I've done is I bought this Trustmaster Farm Stick. It's got all the buttons. It's already set up, basically. So you just turn it on, and it's there. You just got to get used to all the buttons. What's
Yeah.
what. But with my
Is that
steering,
the farm stick?
yeah, the Trustmaster Farm Stick, yeah, the good
Yeah.
one.
That's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm thinking of going for.
Yeah.
I might. Yeah, I'm just
I
waiting for the
recommend
new
it.
one. I'm just waiting for the new one.
What,
'Cause
for
at the
the
moment you can
Xbox?
Yeah, where you can use it on the PC and the Xbox.
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
at the moment, the only place you can get it from is from
America.
Thrustmaster,
Uh,
and they've got a so-called depot in the UK. I could have got it for 90 odd quid, but they want £19 postage, and it's like, I'm not paying that for a bloody joystick. I think that's ridiculous, so I'm just hanging back because I don't think paying a fifth of the price of the item is in postage, but there's nobody else selling it at the moment.
Yeah.
So I just have to sit back. But see, on that, you see, hopefully I could use it on the Xbox, but the Xbox it's only got one USB bit, so I'd have to buy a splitter to be able
Yeah.
to use the microphone, but not use the joystick, because I'm going to be using the actual, not using the controller, because I'll be using the joystick. So I've got to work out how to get round that.
What I'll do though, and this is a good tip, when you finish playing with it at night time, when you mount it and all that, mount it against on the table, whatever, put some over the joystick so the touch doesn't get into the analog stick, because it does get sticky. It happened to me one last time. That's why they get another one. You get what I mean? Put some over it.
Yeah, that's it. I mean, I've got I've got two Thrustmaster T1600s because I use them on the construction simulator. And then I've got all the rudder pedals for me one of the flight simulators, but I just can't be bothered to keep getting them out and swapping them over, so I'm just stuck with the steering wheel and whatever. But I say I only use it on FS22, I don't use it on 25.
Have you just seen what I've just done? Oh no.
What you done?
I just well, I've got one of them little that I don't know about what it is, the little ones, the little pickups. I've got flipping 8, how many pallets have I got on? 12 pallets on of tomatoes, and I flipped it on its roof. Oh, for fuck's sake, that's good. Oh, how this works.
Well, I must say that is a lovely field I've just prepped. It looks absolutely fantastic.
How's Chris been on?
Pardon?
Has Chris been on?
No, he's on early in the mornings. That's where I caught him on Monday. But I say, when when he does come on, he does a hell of a lot of work for the amount of time he's on.
That's good.
He's really good. He makes sure all the animals are up to date, food-wise and everything. And then those 4 new fields I got, he finished prepping all them. He's planted all the crops in it. He cut the grass. He does no end of work when he's on.
Oh, for
He
God's
doesn't just
sake.
do a little bit and leave it. He does a
guys.
lot of work.
Yeah, just come to field 57. Have a look at this. Have a look. Oh my God.
Field 57.
Yeah, where I am now, you'll see me in green.
57. Oh God, what's 57? Where is your bloody farm? Oh, there.
Right, so I've come round this corner here. I flew round this corner, yanked it, and it must have skidded, and it went on its roof. I was upside down.
You playing Demolition Derby? You trying to make ketchup, ain't you?
I put too many bloody pallets on it to flip it. Fucking hell.
You're lucky you'd strapped him down then.
I don't know if this is gonna. Is that I can't. Oh, come on. No.
Try to get your forks like either up here on this side and push, or down low and try to pick up the back a little bit and flip it over.
I've never seen this done.
Methinks you might have to hire a low loader. That's it.
There you go.
Oh, no. Oh. Okay.
Voila.
now. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Methinks them tomatoes are fruit. They're going to be bruised. God, look at this, an amateur forklift driver leaving his forks up in the air.
I'm coming back. I'm just going to take it slowly now.
Slowly, I think you need to take your driving test. Terrible.
It's quite a bit good being on two wheels around that corner, and then it just went and it went over right on its way.
God.
Oh, you weren't recording still, were you? Still streaming, were you?
No.
Oh, for God, that.
Oh yeah. I was on you popped a willy, but I'm fixing to cut it off now. I'm here for the funny moments, guys.
Yeah. What do they call it? Fail. Oh.
Miserable fails.
Bloopers.
Yeah, bloopers, that's the word.
If you pay attention to half my streams, you see me flipping crap all the time.
Yeah, but I didn't get my header stuck in the wall.
Yeah, and I'll get a tree stuck under a log trailer and pick the whole daggum truck off the ground
Yeah.
with that winch. The more you make it look like you don't know what you're doing, the funnier it is on stream. So
Better go and feed my animals before I go.
Does anyone watch Gold Rush? Do you watch Gold Rush, Nelson?
watch what?
Gold Rush.
Yeah, I used to.
I watch it. It's good.
Yeah, I've watched plenty of it.
Fucking hell! Finally, I'm gonna be a millionaire. Get in the millions. Because we'll be after tomorrow, definitely. No problem. Have you still got loads of wool?
Yeah.
What are you doing with it?
Put it in a rope maker.
Ah, fuck's sake, don't flip it this time. Yeah, I was just, I wish I told him, I know his aim was on, but when he was going over the fields and mine, I thought, what, why are they going over the fields?
It's probably.
Because we've not got crop damage on.
Oh mate, if I did, we did, I would have been pissed off, because he went from, up 57th to go up to 33. And I thought, what the fuck? And I know Steve doesn't do it and that, and I thought someone's been driving over these fields. You can tell. You can see the prints, the field.
So from what? Drove from what field to what field?
No, he was like going. He was going through 57, 58, and then going up where I'm going now. Put across, and then he was going through 45, 43, 42 over to 30, he's 31.
Somerset's doing a Moss Valley.
Hey,
Yeah.
I didn't hear that you cut off.
Yeah, he's just advertised on YouTube. He's doing a Moss Valley build.
Who's that?
Somerset.
Oh, Somerset 7-9.
Yeah. To line these three fields.
Yeah, I'll pick him up tomorrow, and then I'll just start creating, see what I can do.
Yeah. I just, the reason I mention it is I know you're paying for a server that's not being used, and that's got to be irritating you.
Yeah. Yeah. I think I prefer to do a mega farm. I just want to try a mega farm.
Yeah, I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. I've
And then
never.
at least we can all, like, do you know what I mean? I don't know, say there's 5 of us on, and 3, I don't know, 3 of us are doing the farming, whatever, and then you and or Grafter are doing the side of the forestry that day, and then we all change round. Obviously,
Yeah, I mean, can't.
forestry is going to need doing, isn't it? There's quite a lot. Make some crazy money off that.
Yeah, forestry is profitable.
Right, okay, I'm just gonna do it. I'm just gonna go Moss Valley mega farm. Okay,
Yeah, I mean, you can't do it but try it.
the final decision. I'm just gonna do it.
I think if you do it, and like I said, being a mega farm, and you keep a lot of stuff under control, I think you'll be okay.
Yeah, but at least I've got all you guys to, support me as well. So,
Yeah, I mean, you got help.
okay. And like, at least, if I get someone on as admin, they can check out, go on, make sure everything's okay, because there might be people on there, like yourself or Grafter or someone.
Now, you may want to go get more with Grafter on that aspect of that, because he's the one experienced in the mega farm. But I'm pretty sure you're probably gonna want to put a password on it, on the farm, not the server, but the farm itself.
Yeah, definitely a password. Stop any morons coming on and trying to trash.
In all honesty, like a lot of the way we've been doing it on here is, I'm the last one on, I'll do the save when I get off, and then I'll let Grafter know, hey bud, I'm off, it's saved, and then he usually resets the server then, or cut it off completely for maintenance.
Yeah.
But it's usually reset because Chris gets on, super early, and he don't want, obviously he don't want to hinder anybody.
Yeah, I think he's on about 7 o'clock UK time, which is 8 o'clock in his time.
But I was looking at it. That one forester that's got that number 1 in it says 99 acres. Don't fall for that. That's lying. By the 2 around it, depending on where you set up. But the sawmill is on the far right side of the map.
Yeah. Because we could make the forestry in a different place on the map, can't we? Set up a little yard for the forestry, can't we?
Yeah. I mean,
You know what I mean?
I can set up a yard for forestry, but if you set it up right, I mean, I can zip line every piece of wood all the way to the sawmill.
Yeah. Well, yeah, just.
Because usually the kit I use isn't expensive. I think if you average everything out total, I might 250,000 for the total kit, and that's as much as one large tractor.
Do you drive the Massey's Tinel?
Again,
You drive the Massey Ferguson, don't you? You got a Massey Ferguson, haven't you?
I've bought two the last couple of days, yeah.
Yeah.
Been good value for the money.
Yeah, you get that large Massey 425 horsepower for what, 295,000?
Yeah,
exactly.
I've got two of them. I've got two of them on the farm now.
So do I.
Because if you get busy on the forestry side, at least you Graf can come on because he's got bit more clue doing it, isn't he, than me and Steve and Tinel.
Yeah, and also if you guys want to learn it, we're there.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I might I might jump on as well. I will get the gift of it. See.
But yeah, the key is if you do that, you know, keep your mods to a minimum. And there's one mod that I'm going to go on a test map and test it because I actually want to check it out. It's a sugar beet cutter and wood chipper all in one.
Okay.
It looks like that baler that you dump into and makes bales, but it's a
Yeah.
wood chipper and beet cutter. You do the same thing. You back up to it, pour it in, and it cuts it. I'm gonna test it and see how it does before I mention it. Because I don't like a lot of mods either, but functional mods, some, you know, because holding that bucket over a damn silo takes forever if you do a lot of sugar beets.
Well, I'm going to put the fermenting silo on and stuff like that. The ones we've got on here, this mark. How many mods do you got on this? 8, is it?
I think 8 total.
Oh, God.
And I like the mods we have because they're not cheaty. There's no cheaty mod to make you extra bunch of money and
Yeah, well, I know on he's done about the beet cutters. It was on 22. I don't know if it's on 25. Do you know the Fiegel trailers with the walking floors?
yeah.
Well, on FS22, they brought a Fiegel trailer. I think it was a Fiegel trailer pack where it could be used as a trailer, but you had the different one. It could be a trailer, or you could have it as a manure spreader, or you could have it as a beet cutter, depending which configuration you wanted. So you know when you're on about sugar beets, what you do, you do your sugar beets, load it into the Fiegel, normal as a trailer, and then when you transferred it into your silo, you just flick the switch, and as it went through the back, it went through a cutter. It come out as sugar beet, but when it went through
Yeah.
the cutter, it went into your silo as sugar beet cut. So you have to do that bit where you said you have to do them through the bucket and all that. That was a good tool on 22.
Well, and that's
If it's
if
out on
you
25, I don't know.
get into the biogas side of things, you know, then we'll want to cut sugar beets. Or sugar, you know, however you want.
Yeah, doing pigs and stuff like that.
Pigs will use our current formulas then. That'd be potatoes, canola, wheat, and corn. like for me, as far as tractor goes, I'm not picky on tractors. I'm picky
Get a
on
tractor.
forestry
Just get a
equipment is what I'm
tractor
picky
what
on.
does the job.
That's exactly right.
Just, yeah, exactly. I mean, I'm just gonna do the vents and massive Fergies. Yeah, if you have a look on the forestry side, Nelson, tell me which part you're wanting to build a yard. Forestry side, at least I can. Oh, set it up. Whatever.
Yeah, just let me know when you got it set up and started, and then I'll come over and look at, where we'll do a forestry yard at.
A lot of grass fields on there though. Okay, now there's loads.
Yeah, there are.
Jesus Christ. Lot.
Just see, like, if you're watching the stream now, I'm cutting the tree down, getting rid of the stump, then getting rid of the tree, so I can make sure the stump's gone. Because you'll lose that stump.
Yeah.
These aren't grown yet.
Well, how long are you on for, Nelson?
It's only 7:30 for me,
Oh,
and I usually
okay.
stay on till about almost 10.
Okay. Well, I don't know if you fancy it. I was just gonna have a Lyle go into Moss Valley, just set up a little multiplayer thing, and just I don't know if you want to join and just have a Lyle look around with us.
Yeah, I mean, set it up and just let me know you got it set up, and I'll swing over and take a look. I've already got it downloaded.
Yeah. Or what are you doing tonight? Are you jumping off?
Yeah, I'm just liming the fields, and I'm gonna have to shoot off.
Alright,
I've
mate.
been on quite a lot tonight. Also, I'd have to download Moss Valley and all that anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've got it downloaded. I think Grafter's got it downloaded. Steve apparently's got it downloaded too, right?
Yeah.
So Tin Hill's
I
got to
didn't
do it, and
I didn't even know it had come out, to tell you the truth. I heard
No,
it
I
was
didn't.
coming out, but I didn't know it would give a date.
No, I didn't tell bloody. Who told? Who came on and said? Oh, it was Ian.
So when did it get
This was
released
this
then? Has it been the
afternoon,
last
so
couple of
it
days?
it had to be today. It wasn't on there last
Okay.
night. At least,
It's about 2 o'clock. I can't do much on my farm. Everything's done. I'm just going to go and make a brew.
Chris comes on in the morning, he'll think it's bloody Christmas in August with all the lime I've put down on the fields.
Yeah, let me know when you got it loaded. I'll hop over there and take a look. I'll be back here in a minute, guys. I'm gonna go have a smoke.
Okay, Nelson. Catch you later, mate.
Oh yeah, if you're gone before I get back, you have a good night, Mr. Tin Hill.
Yeah, and you, Nelson. I'll probably see you tomorrow.
All right, buddy.
Cheers, mate. Bye.
Bye.
Are you scooping off as well, JP?
All right, I'm back. Yeah, thanks for hopping in. If you like the content, please hit the like, and if you want to subscribe, go ahead. I'm not going to pressure anybody to do anything. We're just a bunch of guys that get together, play, and have fun, man. And watch me not be able to drive.
Let us know when you want to go over.
Do what?
Let us know when you want to go over to Moss Valley, have a quick look.
You got it set up?
No. And then I'll head over.
Yeah, just send me a message on Discord when you're ready, and I'll swing over and take a look, and we'll pick out what's what.
Right, I'm gonna go off now. I'll give you a message.
Okay. All right.
See you later, Tanil. Tanil Storm.
I think he's already gone.
Yeah.
I think so. Oh no, he's still on.
Right. See you in 5.
Oh, he just left.
No. Violent up to the mark.
Hey,
All right. Let me see here.
So this is the
JP?
main. Hello.
so I just got to have a quick look. I thought I'd download it. Download it in about 30 seconds. Thought, oh, thought it was going to
So
take
this-
ages.
So this is the main farm. It's quite. It's.
How
not
do I
bad
get onto the
size.
farm, mate?
Just join my join join the farm. The farm
Oh, it's not
yeah.
protected. Oh, right, okay.
No. It's just to have a look around, see what you.
Right, where are you all?
I'm down.
Who's
the
this
bottom
strange bloke? There's a strange bloke blocking my way.
But all these houses here, I mean, there's a lot of houses, but I mean, they look good, but
Hey, I've played this game before on 22.
I wonder, or is all this deletable?
all this is, get through here. Please.
'Cause see, we got
Okay.
1123.
Oh,
JP.
yeah, I'm here.
Yeah, I've played this game before on 22. Spent hours on it.
Ah,
Oh, I know it. I didn't know this was. Yeah, I've played this game for hours on 22. They've changed it a bit. Oh yeah, I recognise. Yeah, some of the fields are absolutely massive.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I recognise it. Yep, I've played this field. This field takes hours to harvest. And that's with a big combine as well. Used to drive me mad.
So you see with the roads, you've got the white roads on you. They're the little single track roads, and then you've got the brown tracks going up to 90, 91. You see what I mean? That's how you get
Yeah,
to them.
yeah. There's corners in the fields where you can cut through. I found there's all loads of shortcuts
Yeah,
through
but
it. I've found
them dirt roads are a
found them all.
blessing. Them dirt roads are
yeah.
a blessing, though, if you keeping traffic on.
Yeah. So which forest? is, like not hilly.
All right, I'm gonna start from the sawmill and look from there.
Okay.
Sawmill's down by 48. Seems like the closest one will be 91.
91.
All right, I'm gonna swing. Yeah, I'm gonna swing over to 91.
Okay. Yeah, this is a bit. Oh yeah.
Yeah, see, it can start here.
Yeah, you got a fence going here near the track. Oh, you could work along here, couldn't you?
Oh yeah.
Oh, yes.
Goes up here a bit though, but how much do you need? How much? And plus, it's near in the centre of the map, isn't it? Right? Well, in theory. What's 92 like? Is 92 hilly or?
It's about the same. It's got a big hill that goes down into a gully like that one does. I think all the forestry areas are set up that way. I'm gonna go look around, but I'm just looking. Ooh, 101's nice.
This is probably better. Where I'm at.
93.
Yeah, you've got right at the top of this bit, it's flat. Then it goes down. Quite flat here. No, it's still a bit hilly though, isn't it?
Yeah, but what I'm looking at is what I like about 91. It's an easy start.
Yeah.
It's closest to the sawmill. Easy start to clear out and replant and move probably from there into 92. Clear out, replant.
103. Okay. Oh,
Or depending on if you want to clear out 97 for something, because it's in between two fields.
yeah, that's a good show. It's quite not as hilly.
Yeah, 97 separates 57 and 58.
Oh yeah.
And that's close to the main farm. Well, farm 89. Are you going to start with 89 or 86? 86 got the pigs and cattle and chickens.
Yeah. Oh, this has got more potential around here because it's.
Yeah, there's plenty to grow here. And believe it or not, there's also plenty to grow at that horse farm.
Like flat here, so you could put a level it off here. Use this field here. 30, is it 36, 56. Could drop down. You know what? Where can we build a mega farm?
Can I give you both a free tip from experience? I'm playing this on 22.
Go on.
Yeah.
If you demolish or remove any of the buildings on the main farm, the whole contour of the map is a pain. Do you know where you've got the pig sheds and everything on the main farm?
Yeah.
If you demolish those because you don't want them and you get rid, it leaves a big, massive drop. It's an absolute nightmare. It mucks the game up. When I first played it, I thought I'll just have some open space, and I got rid. And it just left big, massive drops, and it was impossible to get anywhere on the farm. So I'd say, yeah, this is when I was on 22. I'd say don't think about demolishing anything on any of the buildings in the farm, because it'll just ruin the whole shape of it. It makes it look a mess. I found that out when I was playing it.
Well, these are
Just
all
kinda-
pigs. Are these pigs? These
I
pigs?
think this
Oh,
is
no, it's
chickens.
Chicken.
Pigs on the right and pigs on the left,
Ah, yeah.
I believe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right, you see where I am here now?
Yeah.
I used to, see these buildings here?
Okay. Yeah,
If you move that, if you get rid of that one, this one here, you got rid of it, and
Well, this is just a test, right?
yeah,
yeah.
and that one,
Sell one of these
and
buildings.
that one there,
Alright,
and this one here, if you move them in the game, it leaves a horrible mess. It's like a big massive drop. It like changes it into a mountain drop.
Right, I'm gonna test it. I'm just gonna see what happens.
Yeah, unless they've changed it, but I found that out, and I moved.
Oh, it's flat.
I got rid of the couple of the buildings. Oh, is that flat?
Yeah, it's flat.
Can't
Oh, it's
sell
changed.
that.
'Cause
Can't sell that chicken coop. It won't let me do it. Damn it. That's flat. Yeah, it's flat.
yeah, but on 20. Say, but on when he did it on 22, it left a right mess. I had to scrap it and start all over again.
Oh,
So
can't,
they've all-
can't get rid. Can't sell this. If we can get
Huh.
rid of this.
Can he?
So it won't
Can
let
you
you.
not get
It
rid of
won't
it?
let you sell the. How many chickens does it hold?
250. I think.
Can't you get rid of the chicken coop?
No, it won't let me get rid. 250.
No, when you could delete all these buildings in 22, and I did that here, and all this area here, which is now flat, was an absolute nightmare. It was like the edge of a mountain.
What you got?
It was horrible.
Trash.
Him don't need that.
I'm gonna sell the houses. See what they're like. Gonna test it.
All right.
Know where the houses are.
Hmm.
Let's try this one.
There's a little dip where that one house was, but that's easy fix.
Yeah, but don't charge it for a little bit. Stop.
I won't get rid of that big house. Or shall I get what's that? What's that like there?
Oh, you see here where this tree is here? Come by the house here.
God, it's bloody.
Right, when I played it, when you came down here with a big cultivator on the back with your tractor, this tree here, that one, and that one, they look a bit higher, but on 22s you come down the big cultivator to turn into this yard here, your cultivators would get stuck on them trees. More so this one.
Oh,
Looking at it, they look a bit higher than what there was before. But you used to get to here and your cultivator would get stuck in the tree because it was too high. But looking, it looks a little bit higher than what, so I had to cut this tree down. And the first
Give me
one
permissions
down as
to
well.
buy. I'm gonna test something right here.
production, see what happens.
Hey, would you give me permissions?
Yeah, I just did.
Or did you?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Promote you, farm manager.
You see how lumpy this has become now? You've got rid of them buildings here.
There's a tree inside this fence. I'm gonna see if we can get rid of it just to see.
Yeah, I'm gonna flatten this. I've just been flattening it.
All right.
Yeah, it could be.
I'm just
We're getting rid of.
See what? Just trying to level it. see it. It's doing me head in.
All right, our slots are down to 1056 from deleting.
Alright.
So I'm gonna test. I terraform where the houses were just to see. I got it kind of level a little bit there. Watch these slots. You ready?
Where are the slots at again? Can't remember.
Go to buy equipment. And up at the top in the equipment purchase.
1,062 out to 3,054, 51, 44, 42, 40, 38, 21.
What are you doing there to make money?
1,000.
The what?
What are you doing there?
That other farm that you had that you bought down the road, I deleted everything on it. All the buildings.
You're down to 997.
That's just getting rid of what we already had in that one farm. You're already below 1,000. So now we know that that's working. Because I imagine you'd want to redo a lot of these buildings anyway, right?
Yeah, I'll try. See this mound here, I'm stood on here, I can't get rid of it. I think there's something in here.
Is that in the main farmyard? That one? Yeah. I couldn't get rid of it in 22.
Nightmare.
I couldn't get rid of it either.
God. What a pain in the arse.
So anything in that area, I wouldn't touch it. See, because now you've got rid of these buildings, it's made it an uphill into that field now.
See if I can
Yeah, I don't know.
It's quite bad. It's hilly as fucking it.
You could probably butt a shed up to this though.
Yeah.
Or come down and it like make a loop around and put your silos over here.
Oh, you got rid of that barn there.
Yeah, you can't sell neither one of the chicken coops. But you can sell the cow barns. The barn. I imagine this barn's I'm gonna sell this. I bet it's gonna leave a big ass drop off. A little bit. But it was a two-sided barn. So make a mental note, the barns on this, like the one down the hill where the equipment was sitting in, you might not want to delete that unless you really gonna terraform the hell out of it.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna sell every piece of equipment, and then we'll look at the slots again.
Oh yeah, it's left that. Oh, that's left it in a mess.
Flashlight.
872 slots.
All right. That's every piece of equipment.
You'll find this bit here where the buildings was to get level is a pain in the backside. As you level that bit, it makes that bit even higher. It ends up like a mountain drop there. If you try and build it up, this is
Yeah, you
well
build it
above
up,
the
you're gonna
height
get
of
a-
the field. It's a nightmare trying to get that to level out.
Oh, this looks nuts, but let's see what I can do here. I've leveled this bit here where I am. There's a bit of a drop. Let's see where it's...
What was here? Or just field?
Just a feel, I'm just testing something, I'm just pissing about here, just seeing what's happening. See how much, I mean, it's not going to look like this, but I'm just,
Yeah, you won't be able to fill this in until this tree's gone.
yeah.
Tree and stump.
This road here. Road. Coming in. Straight down, it goes right through the farm, doesn't it?
Yeah, this is where the houses were. This road went in between the houses.
Yeah, this comes through here, then it joins up with the main road onto here. That takes you all the way to the buildings down the end of the road. As you come from the other road onto this one.
It's a tricky map though, isn't it?
Yeah.
Even though he had a list of people
I
who
mean,
was been dropping the card off to. Because apparently our email address don't match. But the account or something, I'm like, it should be the only fucking email address on there.
All right. Go to Alma and put it on beginner, new farmer. Not farm manager, not start from scratch, but new farmer.
Okay.
And then you got Alma downloaded, Tin Hill?
Sorry?
You got Alma downloaded?
What's
Well,
that?
Alma and Missouri. If that took 30 seconds, this will probably take you a couple of minutes.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna shoot. Well, I'm gonna shoot off anyway, guys. Just so I just pop in and have a look. But yeah, I recognise this farm from 22, and it's definitely a multiplayer because you can't do it on your own because it's just too big to do as a career farm. I tried it for ages.
Yeah, yeah.
It's definitely too big for a solo play. You've got to have a multiplayer.
Oh yeah.
'Cause those two big fields behind the farm, they take hours to do. Because they're absolutely massive.
A bit of scenery though from here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They never do. Yeah, it is pretty.
Right,
Right.
I'm going to shoot. I'm going to have to go to bed.
Alright.
So I'll be up in the
Alright,
morning.
All right, Tin Hill.
So I'll see you guys some stage today.
Yeah.
All right, buddy.
All right, guys.
Alright.
See yous.
See you later, bud. Bye.
Bye. Bye.
Right, I'll set it up now.
All right. All right.
And else?
Yep. Huh, I
Right,
guess
so
it
put it on-
deletes it.
Yeah, I put it on new farmer, everything, and it's still not there.
Okay. Well, even though if you come down here where the main farm was, it's all flat to set up the farm.
Yeah, I know. This is where when I seen this, I just thought, fucking, this could make a fucking mega farm.
Yep. Yeah, and see, that's a nice starter farm. And usually, I always liked up here around 33 is where I liked starting myself. Yep.
All right.
See, it comes with this cow barn, that red barn, the house. And these are the trees that fill up sawmills right here.
What you thinking? Do the mega farm over there and have the forestry part of this side, or what? What you reckon? Thinking.
Well, either or is fine with me. Like I said, it's your server, but this is a nice map. It is a popular map. And you got the main starter farm, you got the farm at 33, and you got another farm at 40. The other one at 40 is a smaller one, but there's another one there to pick from if you want to use the starter farm, or just pick a piece of ground and build your farm. And it starts with 1033 slots right now. The only thing I hated about this farm is that it's so far from the shop, but so was the first farm.
Well, yeah, yeah,
See, you already got an unknown in here.
yeah, no. Hello, Irish.
But yeah, that start area, if you want to build from scratch, is a good spot. Or 33.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Where are you gonna? Where would you do the forestry in there then?
Oh, if you do 33, there's all the forestry in between the fields to be cleared out. There's 20. There's forestry between all the other fields, and these aren't the little trees. These are the big ones, the box elders and stuff like that. Because if you look like go to 33, and you look around this pond.
Oh, okay.
These trees right here, it takes about 8 to 10 to fill up a sawmill. And then you look, you got a whole just line of them separating these fields. And this farm here is pretty much a silage farm for cows.
Yeah.
So you got your cow farm set up here, and then your other spot down there, if you want to take it too, you can set that up for your pigs or whatever else you want to do.
Yeah, it's got a lot of potential. Matt. Very lot. I like it. It's just. Oh, it's just.
It's flat around the farms, but it's hilly around in the fields,
Yeah.
if that makes sense.
Yeah. Yeah.
And it's got big fields.
Oh yeah. Okay. Right.
Even this house, see this house right here on 33 is nice. And then let me see. You got a bakery, the biogas plant, corn dryer, which gives you more profit off your corn. Dairy, grain mill, ketchup production, pizzeria, popcorn production. It's got a medium sawmill, which we'll upgrade that to a large one. And tater shop.
I'm just gonna buy this bit of land where I'm at.
Okay.
33. So, buy it. Now, I bought it. Oh, I'll come back.
Hello?
Hello?
Hi.
Hi. We're just looking at the map, mate. That's all. Just to see what it's like.
Oh,
Just,
didn't
yeah.
like him.
We're just looking at the map. We're not starting anything on here right now. We're just checking it out.
We're just checking it out.
Alright. Good to know. Yeah, I have like 1,000 months on like this map. Do you know where I
Man, it's a big cow pasture, isn't it?
yeah, like we can hold some milk here.
See, on 22, this pasture you didn't have a fence. It was just open.
I open
Yeah.
what's in here? Go!
How many cows can you get in here?
Yeah, so we could start by buying
Hey?
we could start by buying like a truck and a trailer so we can
Oh,
haul
no, I'm not buying anything, mate. We're just looking first. That's all. See whether we like this map or not.
I can help with, like the cows. Oh, my mom's calling me.
Yeah. Yeah, go and see, man. We can get 300 odd cows in here.
Yeah, that'd be a good, probably a meat barn. And then look at 32. This,
There you go.
big field.
Yeah. Okay,
See, 32, you can clear the trees out that separates the two parts of the field
yeah.
and make it one massive field.
But, you know, we've got the road there. We can go to both between both these parts, couldn't I? I can just buy both of these, couldn't I?
Yeah.
And just have the cows up this, the cattle up this side, and then have the mega farm near one. As you
Yeah,
go
and
to
I'd
one.
keep this. I'd keep this as one big wheat field because we're gonna need wheat and canola as the main two crops that they fly through the pigs. So we need wheat, canola, corn, and potato.
Yeah. So we just do pigs and
Yeah.
and cattle, beef cattle or whatever.
Yeah, so that's just silage and pig food.
Hmm. I could put the pig farms up to t'other end, couldn't I? Well, I could put two the pigs and another beef cattle shed up there on one easy.
Oh yeah.
Around always. When I look at when what was this 21. How much is that fee up there?
We said 21.
Yeah, I'm just looking right in the middle.
Oh.
Oh, so it's just like all the forest around it and all that. See what fucking what?
Oh, this would be a good little forest yard. Put the sawmill right here in the middle.
That's what I was thinking.
Yep. And just take everything out around it.
This would be ideal, wouldn't it? Right, this
Yes,
field,
it would.
21.
Yeah.
Plan it all out. And it's bang
Yeah,
right.
this would be a yeah, this would be a
sure.
great forestry. Yeah, put a big sawmill in, and then a big sawmill, and work our way up to
Because then
bathtubs.
Yeah.
Yeah, bathtubs, and you can
It's
do
a small field,
furniture.
isn't it? It's not like it's one of the big ones, is it? You can get loads of shit
No,
big,
it-
couldn't you? For the sawmill.
Yeah, this is only this is only 5 acres.
You could get a fair bit in here though, couldn't you?
Oh, yeah.
The forestry side of it, couldn't you?
Yeah, I can run a road straight up from all the way up through it, and kind of make it separate, make it look like a little town.
The
And
road
this
here,
this
yeah.
one's got the better trees. This map's got the better trees too.
Yeah, man, this has got big major potential, like. Right.
And look at like 22. That's 106 acres.
Yeah, 900. A lot of money. I'm trying to find a bit of paper. Just so I've got so we're writing this. all this
30,
stuff down.
30. That's 109 acres.
Oh my bloody paper. Oh shit.
And see, like these trees will be. I already know the equipment I need for this.
Right, so there you go then. That's a definite then. We'll put the forestry shit in this field then.
Yeah, the biggest purchase will be 381,000.
Okay. Oh, that's all right.
That big clamp truck will grab a whole tree. whole one of these trees and carry it. That's how I move them on Riverbend. I just pick
Quite
the
nice
whole tree
view,
up.
yeah. It's nice view when you see this track going all the way down. And you've got size of these fucking fields. Fucking hell. Tell you what, I'm gonna need 2 or 3 of them MacDons on this map. Maybe 4. Fucking hell, Slayer. So is this a good size for you to set up? This is where you want
Oh, hell yeah. Hell yeah. 5 acres is plenty. It don't take much.
build 20 on forestry. I'm just writing this down so I know.
Yeah, you can weigh between both.
Build 1 mega farm. Build 33. Cattle beef, cattle hunter. What's up at 36? What was that at 36?
36.
Top left hand corner.
Oh,
What the hell? My god, that's massive.
that's where the medium sawmill is, and this is a museum you build, like a grain museum. You bring all the materials here, and it builds this.
Really?
Yeah, it's on Riverbend Springs too.
Oh my god.
So I wonder if they added collectibles.
Well, I found a collectible on bloody Moss Valley straight away. I seen a bloody thing and I thought, what the hell is that on the floor?
So did I. I found one up close to the sawmill.
Fucking
Yeah, see, the sawmill that's on the map already is the medium one.
okay. Alright, okay, I've got you. Yeah, it is.
Yeah, it's the medium one. This one don't do prefab walls.
Yeah. Oh, look at these fields. There's a lot of cornfields. Eee.
Yes. Well, it might be different when you start up. You know how it is.
Yeah.
Depending on what map you pick.
I'm gonna get off. Right now, it's
Okay.
night for us. So,
Okay, buddy.
JP, are you gonna be on tomorrow?
Possibly.
Like
Possibly.
maybe,
I don't.
like this night, like this time tomorrow, maybe?
I could be, mate. Yeah, it just depends. Might be at work.
Okay, see you tomorrow.
Alright, man. Alright.
Now you see why this map was one of my favorites.
Yeah.
I told you it's not the basic American map. This is actually what that side of Missouri looks like. The other side's real mountainy. So like if you come around 28 and look across, you see how hilly the fields actually are.
That's the biomass plant, okay. Mate, we're gonna need some big fucking silos.
Well, the multi-fruit silos hold 10 million.
Yeah, we might need about 4 of them with this fucking map.
Now, just, you know.
This is fucking epic.
Go visit the biogas plant.
Yeah.
I think it's a large one.
Pinel's gonna go, fucking hell, this field's taking me ages. But if there's two freebie on the field, you'll have it done in no time. I think this is the
Sell
one.
points. Yeah.
I'm going at 34 to have a look at the whole shit they've got in there. Bacon.
You got the bakery, biogas plant, corn dryer, dairy, grain mill, ketchup production, pizzeria, popcorn production, sawmill, and tailor shop.
Ketchup production. Fucking hell. That's nuts.
And I would say you're going into your cattle. Obviously, the biogas plant is a great profit, and Jamie knows all about how to run that. Sawmill,
Who's
Tim
Jamie?
Grafter.
Oh, right, I didn't know his name.
Oh,
I heard you.
I thought you did.
Jamie, if you no, I didn't. No.
oh, well, Grafter. Grafter knows
Yeah.
all about biogas plant.
Yeah. So we'll have to buy that, won't we? Or do we just buy one on the farm?
I'd make that like a group decision, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Because as I mean, it is you definitely got to do sugar beets, I know, and then it takes silage. But how much silage do we want to separate from the cattle to that? So it'll be a lot of silage, which there is the fields for it on this fucking map.
Okay.
I mean, 33. Every time I've got on 33 has always been grass. 41 and 42. At least on 22. Those fields have always been grass. So that's 27 acres, 11 acres. 41's 2.75, which ain't much of shit. And 28 is 23.59. So that's a lot of grass right there. 32, if you do pigs, I'd keep that as a wheat field because that's a lot of wheat in 32 acres. And maybe another real big field for canola. So you'll have canola and wheat covered, and corn and potatoes is next. Let's say if you did do 33, 32 wheat, maybe 29 canola, 31 potatoes. And then,
Is this for the pigs? You talking about?
yeah,
Stuff?
just for the pigs, you need 4 fields. 4 fields just for the pigs.
Look, so I'm gonna put the pigs on the mega farm.
Mega
Get
farm,
two. I
okay.
could get- I'm gonna put him on there because I can get 2. I could get a big 2. Pig farm.
Well, if you do that on the mega farm, I'd do 1 and 30 or 39 potatoes. Or both.
Yeah.
And do 2 and 9 wheat and canola.
Yeah.
5, I'd make corn.
Yeah.
And that'll cover pig food.
Okay. And then whatever. Yeah.
And then the other side, we can turn every one of them fields into grass if we have to.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
And then
Yeah.
I'll be up at 21.
All by myself. No, because Grafter can get up there. He can give you.
Yeah, me and Grafter's gonna handle forestry. And of course, we'll throw our hands on something else too. Don't get me wrong.
I just have to. Yeah, I'm gonna go with this mark. So doing this one.
I knew you would like it.
Oh no, I do. I just. Yeah, it's got major potential and it'll get. Yeah. Yeah.
And hopefully, when you do it, 21's canola again, that you can grab that canola real quick
Yeah.
to get started. And then, yeah, we'll set up our thing. And then, like I said, like 32, we can come down there and take the forestry out of 32 and make that one gigantic field instead of a partial.
Yeah. I see what you mean. Yeah.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
it's one big ass field.
Would you not?
Be easier to harvest.
Would you? What about 31, 41, and that bit? It's all 31. Can you not do all that as one field?
You want to be careful joining the fields together. As
Right.
far as plowing them in together, it tends to mess with the servers.
Ah, okay.
I mean, they're big as it is, and you could, like, you're going to need a lot of silage. For sure, especially if you get the bioglass on top of it. I don't know, that's just something that all of us can help you figure out when it's time.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
just know what pigs take and cows take. As far as how y'all want to set the fields up, that's more y'all's realm.
Well, we've got that cow field over there which holds 330. If I can get another one on that farm at near 1 as well, another one, and then some pigs there as well.
Oh yeah, down there around 1. I mean, this is the starter farm area. There's a lot you can put here without having to terraform a bunch of stuff.
Oh yeah, tons. One down here.
And then you could even, if you wanted to, you can widen the fields a little more, but don't join them together.
Yeah.
But I mean, they're still decent sized fields without widening them.
Oh yeah. Yeah. What I'll do is I'm gonna do a test. I'll do a tester tomorrow morning. I'm gonna do a tester, see how much I can get stuff I can get in, and I'll in that bit of land, and then I'll send a picture of the.
Maybe three. because that thing's so small. You can probably put your greenhouses there if you decide to do greenhouses or chickens.
Yeah. Yeah, I think greenhouses would be good. Yeah, trees down, couldn't you? These trees here
I don't know, come
on the
up to
big
where you are.
farm. There's some trees here. They could go get gone, couldn't they?
We can take out any tree you want. Depends on how you want to make it look.
Actually, no, I don't want to. I might just leave it because it looks. It
I
blocks.
mean, you want to keep some character.
Yeah, no, that's what I mean. I just bought it that looks better. Why not? Get a big barn in this bit here.
Now, I take these things out, the little service berries. They get annoying.
Which ones?
Like over here. This thing up against the tree here. If you're
Oh,
gonna
yeah.
catch on anything, it's gonna be on these sons of bitches. They're the devil.
Okay, yeah.
But that's
Get a nice-
easy. Just come in with
Get a big
mulcher and
get a
take it
big
out.
barn in. Get a big barn in here. And then this
Yeah, see, the house is usually. I think the house is usually right here.
to the right.
No, it's over here. It's over here to the right.
Yeah, it's here.
Got the massive grains that go that are right here, grain mills. In the back, close to 39, that's a horse shed. To the right is where the cow shed usually is.
This is massive. It's huge. This is where I'm going to put the cows, I think. Here.
And then let me double check and see if it's still on here. There's a slurry pit down the hill where it does that roundabout. There's usually a slurry pit down here. Right here.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, this is usually where the slurry pit is.
Right. Well, I get out. Yeah, I'll just get cracking. I'll figure it out. Yeah, I like it.
Yeah, it's a great map.
Yeah, yeah.
And none of y'all have ever played it, so I think you'll enjoy it.
Yeah.
It's about the only good American map I've seen. Because I don't count Riverbend Springs as American. It's a made-up map, I think. I'm not
Yeah.
sure.
I think it's a made-up map as well.
But yeah, I mean, you can put a big operation right here.
Well, then you know them big cow sheds I had. You can get 500. 2 of them. At least you don't have to do the bloody fields to them, do you? Because the cows are in the fucking barns.
Yeah. And then there's plenty of grass to make silage. TMR.
Well, 2
Now, I
big
don't know
cow
how
sheds
most
right
of it-
next to each other.
I don't know how most of the guys feel about massive fields, but they're gonna get their hands full.
Well, if they don't like it, then I know turning it might go fucking hell. It's going to take me ages, but if there's a few of you doing the field, it's more fun, isn't it?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Not just
Yeah, like the big grass fields, you can throw 2 forage harvesters in there and 2 people chasing.
yeah. So
Corn, these big cornfields, two corn harvesters in there and 2 people chasing. Grain fields, throw the MacDon in there and knock it down, and then 2 people running through there with a harvester picking it up.
I'm going to try and keep these tracks. Keep
Oh yeah, the
these.
roads.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely.
Hello, beauty. Yeah, these are the trees I like. Big
Man,
box
this
elders.
is gonna make a big fucking farm. This is gonna be fucking big. I tell you what you probably need to start doing though. What we'll probably need to do, we should build a
Like,
construct.
Go in the construction view. Go in
Yeah.
construction view and hover over this property.
I know. Seconds. There's a big cow shed. Oh my god, I can get fucking loads of them in there. One, two. Okay.
Yeah, go ahead and place some down just to see. You got?
I don't know
I don't
on
know
the
you got
land.
enough money. Ah,
Shit. Right, I tell you where they can go. Straight away. Oh, maybe, oh yeah. Where's that doing that? See where you're stood at there? This bit here. You're on construction view.
yeah, I'm in construction view.
So this bit here, just this oval where the track goes round, you can get nearly 3 of them cow sheds in it, just that bit.
So you talking about what, 1,600 cows?
Well, 1, 2, 3. 3 cow barns in there, easy. How many cow? Okay, now.
Oh yeah, it's massive.
Oh, yeah,
See, my little lumber property looks like a little island over there. So yeah. Well, mine and Grafter's little lumber yard.
this
This island surrounded by trees. Well, that field there don't even really have trees separating. That can be plowed into one big field.
Where's the pigs? Pigs. Oh my god. How many pigs can you get in there? 275. Okay then. Okay. I'm in there. $275 pigs would be enough, won't it? Or should we get two? Two lots?
I'd start maybe a little lower because you gotta get that food generated. You remember they take 4 fields of food to make one.
You're very quiet.
I said, you want to start a little small, like maybe one pig shed, 200 something pigs, because it takes 4 fields of food for them pigs right off the bat to see how much food we can generate.
Yeah. Okay, I'll get this map sorted tomorrow. think we'll need 2 of them fermenting silos, won't we?
Probably. And not close to a pen, because you know what happens.
Oh yeah, I know. Yeah.
Steve hadn't seen this map yet, has he?
Holy fuck. Oh. You know where that... it fits nicely. Do we have silo bunkers? Do we put a silo bunker in? Or do we not?
No, if you're using the fermenting, if you're using fermental silos, no.
Yeah.
You don't need to put a bunker in. See right there where you're running through now, that's where the cow barn was.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah.
toward the back here was the horse barn. And then the right here was a storage building for equipment.
Okay. Mega farm building tomorrow. You'll have to give me time to do this because it's going to take me a while.
Oh, man, it's no rush, man. I'm just glad you found one you like.
Yeah. I just hope the others like it. I'm sure Grafter will like it, won't he?
Oh yeah, I think they will. Steve might shit a brick when he sees it, but hey, you know, 10's gonna be like, damn, them fields are big.
When he gets on, we'll just say, can you start harvesting field 30?
Field 30, yeah.
As soon as he gets on, oh, can you do field 30, please? Start harvesting it, please.
Yeah, that's what, 109 acres? That's some fucking land, dude.
What I'll do is, I'm going to buy from 33 to 32, right across, up to 20, up to 9, 8, 7, all that section. So from 33 to 32, up to 20, up to top 9, and down to 7 and 3, you know what I mean? Just that section for now. That should be enough, shouldn't it?
Yeah,
To get us going, till we get bigger, and then we can obviously extend the money we'll make.
yeah, and we will need, yeah, because we will need around 21. We're going to need 18, 23 at least to get started on a good forest, because them forests are connected to those fields.
18 and 23, yep. Where's that paper I had? 18 and 20.
So what I can do, like with 18, me and Grafter can go ahead and start planting trees in 18 to replace what we cut down around it. So we have something else growing right off the bat. Because I doubt we'll use 18 for anything else. It's 8 acres.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'll get with him on that and we'll have a game plan.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell Steve you better get on tomorrow. Tomorrow night is gonna be flat out. Harvesters going nuts. I'm going to put it as a big
Especially-
deal. You've got a big job tomorrow. It might take you a few hours, but you have to do field 30.
He's gonna tell Chris to do it.
If we pay him to do it.
He's gonna tell Chris to do it and ride around in his white Jeep.
Right. Alright. Yeah. So that'll be alright, wouldn't it? Just them fields, like I said. 9 to 7, and up to 33 to 32, and then 21, 23, and 18.
Yeah, that'd be a good start.
What I want to do is spend I want to try and get the money dead low, and then build it up and then just make money. I just want to go just make shitloads of money. You know what I mean? Don't go have 10 million in the bank and then just keeps on getting bigger. Just like start from, I don't know, 500,000 and then see how much, see what we gain. Something like that, I don't know. What do you think?
That after you, I have to say after you get everything in place, yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
It's hard to say without setting up.
Mm.
But I can get, yeah, with Grafter, and we'll set up the forestry side. Whatever else
What about
you want us to
41?
get into.
What about 41? Could you put trees in there, plant trees in there? 41.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, we can put trees anywhere you want. If you don't want to keep it as a grass field,
Or is it a grass field? Oh, it joins onto this one. Oh no. Okay. Behind here. Yeah, could do. Plant some forest in here as well, and then have the track on out of here where I'm heading, so it joins back onto here,
yep.
and then you can go up to this farm, can't it? You see, I think we could. Very tiny field, that, isn't it? It's fucking minute.
Yeah, it's like it's only 2.75 acres. Yeah, I can come here and plant trees in this field. Leave the grass in, plant the trees. That way it looks decent with the
Yeah.
trees.
Yeah, plant trees. 41. Yeah. Yeah, it looks more cool than, won't it? Right,
And you might want
go on.
to pick you out a good soybean field, and we can also pick out a good maybe 18. If I don't plant trees there, we can put poplar in.
Yeah.
Because a field this size, 8 acres, yeah, this will be almost $1 million just off poplar once a year. So then you'll have 2 crash crops a year. So you'll have your soybeans in June and your wood chips in January and December. which would be poplar in the wood chips generated from the sawmill.
Well, 29 I'll put soybeans in probably. That is big enough.
I'm gonna look at that tit that's in there. See if it can be just, is it a ditch? Okay, yeah, it's a ditch. You may want to keep that as character.
Yeah.
I mean, still, it won't be in the way. That's still a massive fucking field. Imagine soybeans in 30.
Oh yeah, there's that as well. I'll just give Tinhill field 30 to do. That'll keep him busy for a good week.
He's like, you go hear the first time say, you can go fuck
I'm
yourself.
I'm going over field 30. Just gotta look at it. That is just fucking. Oh my god. That is ridiculous.
It's a lot of oat.
This did it, innit? Just this little bit. Okay.
I'll tell you another weird shaped one. There's 5.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
It's nice though. It's got a pond. See, in America, these ponds are vital to the fields. This is what how they water them, is out of these ponds. Four, that's 11 acres of grass.
Right. I'll get it all set up. Buy all the fields. That's the main thing. Do that first. And then yeah. Just have to start harvesting bloody all them silos up. And then if we've got them, then I'll start putting all the animals in, then can't I start doing it as soon as I've got it all built ready. See, Steve will like this map. I know he will.
Yeah, it's an identical it's identical. Exact replica of Alma.
Hey Dad, I shut the door.
Okay.
I'm
All right, yeah.
now.
Me too, bud.
And I'll let you know how it goes.
All right, man.
Happy days.
All right.
Alright, buddy. See you later.
All right, bye. Later. All right. I'm going to end the stream there. You guys have a good night.